Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, we are just about ready. And we are underway here in New Orleans. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the second round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from him. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home. We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. All the option left, it's Hurts. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. The Eagles send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Taken from just outside the 30. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rest as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
They'll give him another shot here on the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Richardson looking to throw this. And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw went nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They run to the dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the number.
Exactly.
The right play, yeah.
That too.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Quick throw completed by Richardson. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Play action. Here's Hurts. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. Runs through the contact. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Throwing is Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Saints, 6-yard line.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. Hurts fumbles it. And this is picked up by the Saints. And now look at him go. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return. And a Saint touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drop. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So here's the kickoff now as they get it again following that fumble return for a score. for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Come on.
Throwing on second and long. Richardson. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And this is taken in at the 5. And he... They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 31.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They go play action with Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Saints say they have it, and they do. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
That good for 19 and a first down.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he is in for a score. They begin with a run by Barkley. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round Weekend. Hurts. And this will be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Richardson working from the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Here we go. 79 Brooks, 79.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McDonald. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on second and long.
Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And bulldozing his way through. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Malik Neighbors.
Now McManus on to kick this one off.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but they run it more effectively. They may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Second and 10.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Richardson looking to throw. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Saints, first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10
Richardson.
39-yard line.
Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Saints
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Richardson on the bootleg here.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Phillips. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Bronco 80.
On second down, they'll run it here. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
3rd and 1.
Now Richardson.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Hurts fumbles it.
And this is picked up by the Saints. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line.
Brandon, that's the 3rd time he's fumbled so far in this game. And, you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them. But the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better. And now that he's shown a propensity for fumbling it, just think about what the defenders are trying to do.
Yeah, well, guys hate 1 fumble, 2's, oh, my goodness, 3 or more. Wow.
Just doesn't make any sense, does it?
Here we go, shot. Ready.
Following the fumble recovery, Richardson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready. 19. Cover 19.
Richardson going to try to run it.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
9-yard line.
Go. Liking it. Ready.
Now it's Richardson.
This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. A handoff to Barkley. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's taken on the 25. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He did a nice job to spin out of that first wave, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
19.
Now Richardson back to throw it. He'll try and do this himself.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds. Welsh. It's Barkley on the counter. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for A.J. Brown. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
The offense on 3rd down today, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. He'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Returnable here from the 38. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Fights through him. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
And the Saints.
73 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Phillips. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Viking 18. Let's go now. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Phillips. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
3rd down and 1.
On the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, not 19 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
At the 6-yard line.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he will get into the end zone. It's a...
Handoff to Barkley on the option.
That's some good hard running there as he pushes his way forward for about 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. It's complete to Brown, right side. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
Here's Hurts to throw.
The killer here, it's complete.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. And it's 2nd down.
2 yards.
This is 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Again, it's Barkley. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
4 yards.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
They'll look to throw here.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they put.
Hurts fumbles it. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.